I'm Rex Paradox, the greatest man who ever lived, your future shadow overlord, aspiring supervillain, internet cowboy, among other things. And today on the program, I'm talking about a goddamn genius by the name of Belle Delphine, or however the fuck you say her name, who I shall refer to as Pink Girl from now on. So, here we go. Roll the intro.
A monster? No, you are wrong. I am a god.
So, who is Pink Girl Belle Delphine? Honestly, I'm not really sure. And I don't really care. But from the look of it, she's one of those weird girls that lonely men give their money to. Pink Girl's what I believe suckers call an e-girl. Suckers, yeah, suckers, cause y'all some suckers. She's not a cam girl, a titty streamer, or anything of the sort. She's just a girl on the internet who's relevant for being a girl on the internet that does shit like a Higo face, which is hentai talk for fuck silly face. Made a video on that, yeah. So, now that you have an idea of who Pink Girl is, the question is, what makes her a genius? Well, shut the fuck up and I tell you. So, I hear it goes like this. Pink Girl supposedly posts something on social media stating that if she gets a certain number of likes, 1 million likes at that, on an Instagram post, she would make a Pornhub account. She somehow gets 1 million likes. It's maybe more than 1 million, it's probably more than that, and actually makes the Pornhub account. But that's not the end of the story. Now, this is where her genius really starts to show. Instead of uploading hardcore porn or even softcore porn, she uploads videos of what I will call fetish stuff. Fetish stuff. So, what she does is use suggestive titles and innuendos, but the videos are more in the literal sense. Right? One of her videos is titled something along the lines of like her having PewDiePie inside of her. But she's just eating a picture of PewDiePie or some shit like that. I haven't fucking gone to Pornhub. I've seen accounts of this secondhand. You know, people have made videos about this shit. And like all her other video titles are along the same lines. I'm not about to say any of that shit, like whatsoever. But she's basically trolling a lot of people. But it's like at the same time she isn't, because there's a guaranteed percentage of people out there watching these videos who are actually getting off of this. Like some dude is beating his dick to fucking Belle Delphine Pink Girl fucking eating a picture of PewDiePie. I've said this before, people get off on all kinds of shit. People have all kinds of fetishes. Some people get off on bitches popping balloons. Basically, game recognized game, and Pink Girl's a goddamn genius. There's this thing a lot of my peers say, being don't put the pussy on a pedestal. Not a phrase I live by. It doesn't apply to me because I don't do that shit in the first place, because I'm a real nigga and the greatest man who ever lived. But some people don't understand this. Pink Girl and pretty much every other person who makes money online is dependent on their audience. Pink Girl's audience seems to be desperate males. I'm not gonna slander Pink Girl for knowing how to play the game. If you got trolled for triggering on a girl who isn't gonna give it up, or in sucker talk for suckers, for all the suckers out there, if you got fooled into giving a bitch your time or money and they get anything from it, you played yourself. That's an important thing. That is a very important thing. Don't make that mistake again. Learn from your mistakes. That is the lesson here. Learn from your motherfucking mistakes. You fucked up once, so like, okay, you fucked up. Acknowledge that shit. Don't let the shit happen again. Pink Girl Belle Delphine outsmarted a lot of suckers. She outsmarted a lot of fools out there. Did I say outsmarted? Whatever the fuck. She played motherfuckers. And I respect her villainy. If you're mad at her, you're probably the reason that she's famous. You're probably part of the problem. You can't blame her for knowing how to play the game. You gotta blame yourself for being a sucker. There's this line from the rapper Huey. It's like from a song a long time ago. I believe it's called Pop, Lock, and Drop It. It's this line where he says, "Girl, you cute, but don't let that shit go to your head. What this cutie won't do, another one will." Meaning that Pink Girl isn't special. she's like the flavor of whatever the fuck. I don't know why people are still like fucking giving her attention, but I mean, they are. And they're suckers for that. It's hella fucking. This is what I mean by. No, this is not what I mean. This is what people mean by don't put the pussy on a pedestal. You know how like people say it's a bunch of fish in the sea? It's pretty much the same fucking analogy. It's like this girl is not special. No one is special. People only have the value that you give them. They only have the value that you give them. So, the more attention people give this girl, the more inflated her ego will become. Where she thinks she can pull shit like this. And she did. And she got away with it. But, that's all I feel like I need to say about Pink Girl for now. I really don't want to come back to this ever again. But, you know, like, hey, people stupid. People fall for shit. Anyway, I'm Rex Paradox, the greatest man who ever lived. Reminding you that it's easy to manipulate people. People are very easily manipulated. The fact she got 1 million likes speaks a lot to that. But goodbye, have a nice day. Don't be mad that she's selling her bath water. Like, hey, people buying that shit. Supply and demand, nigga. Supply and demand. Why do people buy diamonds? They're fucking rocks. Who cares? That's it though. Bye bye.